Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. If you are watching our channel for the first time, please click on the subscribe button and bell icon to receive new updates from us. Today I am going to explain chapter 1 integers, division of integers. See, division is a inverse operation of multiplication. Let us see the multiplication statement. 2 into minus 6 equals to minus 12. So we can write this as division statements. Let us see that minus 12 divided by minus 6, that equals to 2, or minus 12 divided by 2, we get answer minus 6. Now from this example we can say that when we divide a negative integer by a positive integer or a positive integer by a negative integer, we divide them as whole numbers and then we add negative sign for the quotient. Solve the following. See the first one, minus 100 divided by 5. Pi table 100, 20 times it will be divided. So the answer is 20. Now write on this minus sign. So the quotient is minus 20. See the second one, minus 81 divided by 9. 9 table 81, how many times it is? 9 times. Now write on this minus sign. So the quotient is minus 9. See next one, minus 75 divided by 5. So 5 table 75, how many times it is? 15 times. Now keep the minus sign. So the quotient is minus 15. See fourth one, minus 32 divided by 2. First divide the whole numbers. 2 table 32, how many times? 16 times. Then after keep the minus sign. So the answer is minus 16. See the fifth one, 125 divided by minus 25. 25 table 125, 5 times it is divided. So write down 5 and keep the minus sign. See the next one, 80 divided by minus 5. So 5 table 80, that is 16 times. Now keep the minus sign. So the answer is minus 16. See seventh one, 64 divided by minus 16. 16 fours are 64. So the quotient is 4 and keep the minus sign. So the answer is minus 4. See now, try this. Can we say that minus 48 divided by 8 is equal to 48 divided by minus 8? Let us check now. See the solution. Minus 48 divided by 8. 8 table 48, how many times it is going to divide? 6 times. And keep the minus sign. So minus 48 divided by 8 is minus 6. Now let us check this. 48 divided by minus 8. So 8 table 48 6 times and keep this minus sign. Minus 48 divided by 8 or 48 divided by minus 8. That means a negative number divided by positive number or a positive number divided by a negative number, we will get the same answer. Now let us see few examples. Minus 12 divided by minus 6. 6 2s are 12. So the answer is 2. Here both are minus. When we divide a negative integer by a negative integer, we get a positive integer. So the answer is 2. See next example, minus 20 divided by minus 4. 4 table, 4 5s are 20. So the quotient is 5. See next one, minus 32 divided by minus 8. 8 table 32 4 times. So 8 4s are 32. So the quotient is here 4. Next, minus 45 divided by minus 9. 9 table 9 5s are 45. So the quotient is here 5. So finally, by observing all these examples, what we conclude that when we divide a negative integer by a negative integer, we get a positive integer as a quotient. See page number 13. Do this. Compute the following. See the first one, minus 36 divided by minus 4. When we divide a negative integer by negative integer, we get a positive integer. Now 4 table 36, how many times? 4 9s are 36. So the quotient is 9. See next one, minus 201 divided by minus 3. 3 table 201, how many times we have to check? So 3 6 are 18. So you will get a carry 2. So the number will be here 21. 3 table 21 is 7 times. So write down 7 here. So minus 201 divided by minus 3, we get quotient 67. Negative integer divided by negative integer, we get a positive integer. That's why no sign here. See the next one, minus 325 divided by minus 13. So 13 table, 13 2s are 26. So first two digits we have checked. So 13 2s are 26. You will get a carry 6 now. Now the number is 65. 13 5s are 65. Write on here 5. So minus 325 divided by minus 13. You will get a quotient 25. So all these examples, when a negative integer divided by negative integer, we got a positive integer as a quotient. See now page number 18, exercise 5. First question, verify the following. See the first one, 18 into 7 plus of minus 3 equals to 18 into 7 plus 18 into minus 3. Now we have to verify whether these both are equal or not. Let us see the solution now. So let us take left hand side, that is LHS part. 18 into 7 plus of minus 3, that equals to 18 into, first we have to solve the value present in the brackets. 7 plus of minus 3, plus of minus means minus. 7 minus 3, 4. 18 4s are how much? 72. Now let us see RHS part, that is right hand side. Write down 18 into 7 plus 18 into minus 3. 18 7s are 126. 18 3s are 54. Minus is there, keep minus sign. So write down minus 54. Subtract these both. 126 minus 54, 6 minus 4, 2. 12 minus 5, 7. Both sides are equal. Therefore, LHS equals to RHS. Let us see the second sum now. Minus 21 into minus 4 plus of minus 6. That equals to minus 21 into minus 4 plus minus 21 into minus 6. Let us see the solution. Take left hand side, that is LHS part. Minus 21 multiplied minus 4 plus of minus 6. First we have to solve the value present in brackets. Write down minus 21 minus 4 plus of minus 6. That means minus 4 minus 6. How much it is? Minus 10. When we multiply two negative integers, we get a positive integer. 21 tens are 210. Now let us check RHS part. Write down minus 21 into minus 4 plus minus 21 into minus 6. Two negative integers multiplied, we get a positive integer. Now multiply them. 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8, that is 84. Plus again here two negative integers multiplied, we get a positive integer. Now let us multiply them. 6 ones are 6, 6 twos are 12. Now let us add these both. 4 plus 6, 10, 0, carry 1. 12 plus 1, 13, 13 plus 8, 21. Therefore, LHS part is equals to RHS part. Therefore, the given sum is verified. See the second sum now. For any integer a, what is minus 1 into a equals to? Let us see the solution. For any integer a, minus 1 into a equals to minus a. See the second question. Determine the integer whose product with minus 1 is equals to 5. With what number when you multiply by minus 1, you will get answer 5. That is minus 5. 2 negative integers multiplied, we get answer positive integer. 5 answer 5. So the answer is minus 5. See now third sum. Find the product using suitable properties. So the first one, 26 into minus 48 plus minus 48 into minus 36. Here I am going to apply commutative property, that is A into B can be written as B into A. So write down minus 48 into 26 plus minus 48 into minus 36. Which property we applied here, that is by commutative property, that is A into B equals to B into A. Now how it is looking like? A into B plus A into C, that is distributive property. So that equals to A into B plus C. So write down minus 48 into 26 plus of minus 36. So which property we applied here? By distributive property, A into B plus A into C, that equals to A into B plus C. So that equals to solve the value present in the brackets. 26 plus of minus means minus 36. Opposite sign we need to do subtraction. 26 minus 36 is minus 10. Write down this minus 48. Two negative integers when we multiply we get positive integer. So 48 into 10, 480. So this is the answer for the given question. See now second sum, 8 into 53 into minus 5. Now we have to solve this sum by using properties. A into B can be written as B into A. So write down 53 into 8 into minus 125. Here we applied commutative property. So write down by commutative A into B equals to B into A. Now it looks like associative property. A into B into C can be written as A into B into C. That means 53 into 8 into minus 125. Here we applied associative property. So write down by associative property A into B into C, written as A into B into C. Now multiply the value present in the brackets. 53 into minus 125 into 8, that is minus 1000. Now multiply these both values. 53 into minus 1000, that is minus 53,000. See third sum now. 15 into minus 25 into minus 4 into minus 10. Now let us apply commutative property for these two values. A into B written as B into A. Let us write down 15 into minus 4 into minus 25 into minus 10. Write down commutative property by commutative A into B equals to B into A. Now this is looking like associative property A into B into C. This can be written as A into B into C. So write down 15 into minus 4 into minus 25 into minus 10. So we applied here associative property. Write down by associative A into B into C, that equals to A into B into C. Now multiply these both. 15 into minus 4, that is minus 60 into minus 25 into minus 10, we need to multiply. Two negative integers multiplied, we get positive integer. So 25 tens are 250. Now we need to multiply minus 60 into 250. 25 6 are 150. Keep these both zeros. So 250 60s are 15,000. Keep this minus sign. So the answer is minus 15,000. See fourth sum now. Minus 41 into 102. 102 can be written as 100 plus 2. Now it is looking like distributive property A into B plus C. This can be written as A into B plus A into C. So let us write down minus 41 into 100 plus minus 41 into 2. So mention here distributive property. By distributive, A into B plus C equals to A into B plus A into C. Now let us solve this. Minus 41 into 100 minus 4100 plus minus 41 2s are minus 82. Plus of minus means minus. So minus 4100 minus 82. So the answer is minus 4182. See fifth sum now. 625 into minus 35 plus minus 625 into 65. This is looking like distributive property A into B plus A into C. This can be written as A into B plus C. So take 625 as common into, now write down here minus 35 plus of minus 65. So mention here by distributive property A into B plus A into C, that equals to A into B plus C. So solve this 625 into, solve the value present in the brackets, minus 35 plus of minus 65. That means minus 35 minus 65. When we add, we get answer minus 100. Now multiply these both. 625 into minus 100, that is minus 62,500. See the sixth sum now. 7 into 50 minus 2. It is looking like distributive property under subtraction A into B minus C. That is A into B minus A into C. Let us write down 7 into 50 minus 7 into 2. So mention here distributive property by distributive. Write down A into B minus C. That equals to A into B minus A into C. 7 into 50, how much it is? 350 minus 7 2s are 14. Now subtract them both. From 0 we can't subtract 4. So take a borrow. 0 becomes 10, 5 becomes 4. Now we subtract them. 10 minus 4, 6, 4 minus 1, 3. Write down this 3. So the answer is 336. See seventh sum now. Minus 17 into minus 29. Minus 29 can be written as minus 30 plus 1. Now it is looking like distributive property A into B plus C. Now this can be written as A into B plus A into C. So write down minus 17 into minus 30 plus minus 17 into 1. Now we apply distributive property. So mention by distributive A into B plus C, that equals to A into B plus A into C. Now solve this. Product of two negative integers is always a positive integer. 17 30s are 510 plus minus 17 into 1 minus 17. 510 minus 17, how much it is? 493 is the answer. See eighth sum now. Minus 57 into minus 19 plus 57. To make this sum as distributive property, we can write 57 as 57 into 1. Let us see that. So write on minus 57 into minus 19 plus 57 into 1, 57, minus 57 into minus 1, then also 57 only. So I am writing here 57 as minus 57 into minus 1. Two negative integers multiplied, we get positive integer. So 57 1 side 57, we get same answer. Now this is looking like distributive property A into B plus A into C. Now we have to write A into B plus C. That means minus 57 into minus 19 plus minus 1. So we applied here distributive property. So mention that by distributive A into B plus A into C, that equals to A into B plus C. Now solve the value present in the brackets. Write down minus 57, minus 19, minus 1, that is minus 20. See, minus 57 into minus 20. Product of two negative integers will be positive integer. 57 20s are 1140. That is 57 2s are 114. 57 20s are 1140. So this is the answer. Today we have learned division of integers and exercise 5 all sums. Hope you all like this video. If you like this video, please like, share to your friends and subscribe to our channel and support us. Thank you for watching.